Alright, what's going on, y'all? It's the 5100 podcast. My boy Tez, the 5. Your boy CJ 100. And we back at you with another reaction video. Well, not really a reaction.
Right.
We're gonna talk about Sha'Carri Richardson. Now, I've seen a lot of opinions about what she did and how the rules should be and how we feel. And I can understand those perspectives. I can get it. But the bottom line is rules are rules.
That's it.
The old phrase that rules are meant to be broken only speaks in the fact that rules can be broken.
Right.
Doesn't mean you should break them.
Nah.
Now we have more information about Sha'Carri not being able to get on the relay.
Nope.
So she's not going to be involved in the Olympics at all.
At all.
What's your thoughts?
To base it off that, just the rules are the rules. You know what I'm saying? You hate for somebody to lose this opportunity,
right,
especially when they work so hard to get it.
Right.
But at the same time, like you said, bro, the rules, and that's one of the things we gotta understand. You gotta take your feelings out of it.
Yep. And
understand that it's a reason why these rules exist. You might not agree with them,
right, but
that was in place. And anytime you sign up, you sign on the dotted line, you obligated to this contract.
Yes.
So when you break the rules of that contract, it's over with. That's just like signing a lease.
Yeah.
You know, if you supposed to pay $700 a month, you can't run up there and say I got $200 for you.
Right.
And expect not to get kicked out.
Right.
And that's exactly what happened.
They want their money.
That's
you
what
said you was gonna do it on that dotted line. That's what your signature means.
Facts.
I'm going to do this for how they say I should do it.
Facts.
And I think as people, black people, we really have an issue with authority and rules.
Yep.
And it's like, I just got a question. When has there been a sport that accepts smoking weed?
I don't know one.
I'm talking about from middle school to high school to professional to college. They're not going for that if they know.
No.
And even, I watched Marcellus Wiley and Emmanuel Acho,
Yeah.
First Things First. He brought up a lot of guys smoked when they played ball. He said they understood when the testing was going to happen. They understood how to play the game. Me personally, I don't think weed will knock you off your course of what you got to do.
Not at all.
But the rules are the rules.
Facts.
And if you know they have a rule set in place, follow it.
That's
or
it.
Play the game to beat it.
Right.
And she didn't do that.
Right, and I think that's one of the other things that we have to look at too. How used we have been to skirting the rules.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, when somebody get busted, it's a problem. But it's like, no, you just was so used to skirting the rules and you didn't get away with it this time.
Yep.
But now when you get caught, it's an issue. And one of the things that I wanted to talk about as well is some of the celebrity takes on this. And that's one of the things that kind of bother me, because these are the influencers. These are the people that some of your kids look at as, I want to be this person. And I was one in particular I wanted to mention. It was Gabrielle Unions about, you know, she should run, weed shouldn't be an issue, whatever. And it's like, that's cool, but what are you teaching your kids then? That they can break the rules and it should still be accepted? And not only Gabrielle Union, other celebrities, even you that might believe this. Is if you feel that way, do you let your kids break rules and you don't punish them?
Right. They eat ice cream whenever they want.
Come on.
It's a precedent.
Right.
It's rules, it's laws set in place to govern the body. So like, rules are there for a reason.
Right.
We can feel how we feel about them. If you got a problem with laws, you know, there's ways you can vote in new sheriffs, vote in new student council body, all type of stuff that can affect the way the rules are made. If your issue is the rules, don't say you agree to the rules and then when you get flapped by the rules, it's a problem.
Right. And that's one I use the example. If the interstate say 65 and you going 95, you don't look at the police, dang bro, why you giving me a ticket? You were going 95. Them just the rules, and at the end of the day, you might not feel like that rule should be applied or is fair, but them the rules.
Yeah.
You know, that's the thing that bothers me, and I don't understand why this is such a big thing. Me, honestly,
it's simple.
To me, it's simple, but
simple.
The outcry and this wrong and blah blah blah. They even bringing up Michael Phelps' old stuff.
Like he didn't get punished.
Right.
And it was after the Olympics.
Right.
He still got punished and it was after.
Right.
And he didn't fail a drug test.
Right.
It was a picture.
Right.
But they're making that about race.
Right.
And that brings me to another point. I just want to understand why there wasn't this crazy outrage for football players that failed drug tests. Or basketball players that failed drug tests. And you know, people might not like Stephen A. for some of the things he said, but I was with him when he said stay off the weed.
For sure.
Because you make millions of dollars.
Right.
But now this is a black woman. And let's be real here. Simone Biles, y'all wasn't rocking with her because she rocked her natural hair. She was proper. But now you got Sha'Carri Richardson, who, and this is why I say this, why we can claim that we don't like the way we represent it, but this is what we want to be represented as. Long lashes, long nails, feisty attitude, tattoos.
Long orange weaves.
And they look at that as if she is the face of Black America. And it's like, I'm not judging the girl whatsoever. But it's like, that is not the best of us.
No.
And you're mad when they're labeling you that.
Yeah, and that's another thing too. I want people to understand that we understand this a young lady.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She's still figuring things out.
Yeah.
And we hope that she learned from this mistake.
She need to.
But at the same time, we gotta hold our people accountable. It's not the fact that we think she should race or not. Honestly, I believe she should be allowed to race, but she broke the rules. That's why she can't race. And that's why our people gotta start saying, look, don't do this. I understand you was depressed. I understand you was upset. You know, her mother passed away, and we all deal with stuff different.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I understand that.
But would your mama want you to smoke that weed and blow your opportunity? How would your mama feel if she was alive?
Right.
She wouldn't rock with that.
Right.
9 times out of 10, she would not rock.
No, and that's another thing. Y'all gotta understand, the Olympics is a privilege. Bruh, you know, it only come around every 4 years, and you know how much work, practice. I'm talking about.
And she did that. She did that and tripped at the finish line.
Man, that hurt.
And that's, I'm glad you said it. Because that's where it's frustration, and it's misplaced frustration.
Right.
You're really frustrated with Sha'Carri. Y'all just don't want to say that.
Right.
Because she's the image that you want her to be, and you want her to win. I get all that.
Right.
Because I want her to win.
Right.
Not even, I don't care about the lashes, the hair. That's not my type of thing.
No.
But as far as her breaking 100-meter race, your records and shit, I was blown away by how fast that girl was.
Me too.
Her basically, her top end speed. I was blown away by that. So I wanted to see her win.
Right.
But, you know, I wanted to see my boy Brandon Woods win too. Hell of a running back.
Yeah.
Couldn't stop smoking. I wanted to see my boy Eddie win too. Hell of a running back. Got a robbery charge in high school. I've seen this so many times.
Got you.
To where it's disappointing.
Yep.
I'm disappointed in that young lady. I'm not gonna point my finger at her, but it's like, you know better.
Yeah.
You know better. And she came and said, I hold myself accountable. But then she wanna say, well, I'm glad I'm not perfect like the rest of y'all.
Oh, no,
That's not accountability.
No.
That's not accountability. Own that shit.
That's it.
You made a mistake and you knowingly made the mistake. I don't care what you were going through. I don't, because at the end of the day, the world don't care. You're not there.
No.
You're not gonna smoke that girl in that race like we knew you was gonna do.
Right.
We knew you was gonna win it.
Yep. And then that's another thing too. Look at all the people that was affected by this one decision, bro. Her training coach, African American man. Her team, her high school, her college, her family.
Right.
I'm not saying people perfect. We ain't saying that. But what we are saying is, at the end of the day, you gotta be held accountable for the thing that you do. And by our community, some of our community just
too much of our community.
Facts. Trying to get this young lady a pass to be like, it's whatever.
We support degeneracy, bro.
Ooh.
That's we RIP t-shirts, we free my nigga t-shirts, give my nigga another chain. Yeah. It's like, bro, at what point are we gonna be accountable for what we do?
That's it. And that's how it gotta be. And this just one of the examples right here of how we try to let our own people slide.
Yep.
When they break the rules. But it's a reason why those rules are there.
It's a reason you don't want yes men in your circle. You telling them you're trying to encourage them with your yeses and it's okays. But sometimes you need that motherfucker in your corner like, Ted, you bullshit.
Right.
CJ, you bullshit.
Right.
You need that.
Yes,
that's
sir.
Real love. That's real. That's that's a person that really wants to see you win. That's somebody that's in your corner.
Yep.
Now, I'm not gonna blame nobody in her circle for what she did.
Right.
For all I know, she got no men in her circle.
Right.
But I'm saying, us as a people, these celebrities coming out saying what LaMelo Ball say, if it ain't crack, let her run track. Funny.
Right.
But that's how we win arguments in our community.
Right.
With the jokes.
Yeah.
With the talking crazy.
Yeah.
Let me talk about your baby mama.
Right.
Let me talk about your child support. When you missing the point.
The lowest blow win.
And it's like, no.
Yeah.
Sha'Carri Richardson, sweetheart, you fucked up.
That's it. It's okay, because we all do it. But what we trying to get across is, black people, our people, we gotta stop making the excuses for these type of things.
Yep.
Yes, we wanted that young lady to win.
Yes.
Yes, we wanted that young lady to go out there and show the rest of the world that, hey, we got this. But because of her own decisions, she cannot.
Yep.
That's it. It ain't
nothing else.
It ain't nothing else, because we didn't have people dying in our family. We didn't have situations. But we still gotta understand it's a rule book here.
Right.
And if I go outside of this rule book, this, and this can happen.
Right.
Guys that's in the dope game, guys that's in jail right now, they understand the rule book.
Right.
They chose to break the law. They chose to go outside of the rule book. And you deal with them consequences. And like I said, I want to say for me, at the end of the day, I hope she gets back to this platform, because it's not easy.
No.
You gotta be top tier to get the world, not the United States, the world. It ain't easy to get back there. I hope she do.
And I got little cousins that watch her, that run track. Shout out to my little cousin Hannah. Fast as hell for her age.
Yeah.
Working her ass off, and she a dog. She gonna talk bad to niggas. She gonna try to outrage niggas, and I can respect it.
Yeah.
That's the dog I see in Chicago.
Yeah, for sure.
You disappointed her.
Yeah.
And you can try to hide behind the cameras and act as if, it's everybody's fault but yours. But you gotta look in that mirror and understand you let yourself down, and you let kids down that have faith in you.
Yep.
And adults, I did.
Yeah.
I knew you were gonna do your thing if you got there.
Yep.
I wasn't shocked by the video.
Right.
When I saw her being, failing the drug test.
Yeah.
But I was devastated.
Yeah. It's a disappointment more than anything. And like I said, to wrap this up, once again, Sha'Carri, if you see this, we definitely hope that you get back on it.
Right.
Stay focused, stay driven, understand you made a mistake, get back up and do your thing. Focus, bro. But at the end of the day, people, we can't let this behavior slide. You can't excuse about what you want.
Yep.
The rules are the rules, and they gotta be followed. You don't decide the punishment. The committee decide the punishment.
Yep.
That's it. Let it go. It's alright. We disappointed. Let's move on to something else. Let's put our energy to something else.
And let's let this be a lesson to the young ones up and coming.
Yes, sir.
That no matter how popular, fast, talented, whatever, rules are rules, and there are things like rules that will trip you up from getting where you want to go.
Yes, sir.
I know hundreds, bro.
Yeah.
So on that note,
yes, sir.
Boy Ted's the 5. Boy CJ 100. It's the 5 100 podcast.
Yes, sir.
You